Gentlemen, hello, what's up? Welcome to... This is actually the first live stream we've done since the ROM hack has dropped. So welcome to the first live stream the ROM has ever done. This is a Pokemon Crystal Legacy Hardcore Nuzlocke, the first episode. And we are doing your classic hardcore Nuzlocke. So the Pokemon faint, you listen, you know what it is, all right? No items, set mode, Pokemon faints, it's gone for good. If you lose a fight, it runs over. Now we're gonna do a little twist with this in that whenever I lose a Pokemon, I am going to gift someone a membership, because I think I can do that now because we just got channel memberships. I think anyway. I might have to do it at the end of the stream in case I screw it up, but basically it's just a little bit of stakes to add to the Nuzlocke. So you might have to wait till the end of the stream to get your gift, but or not, because I'm never gonna lose a Pokemon. So anyway, I just wanted to say hello. I wanted to say hi. We're gonna hop into this. We've got Chikorita, we've got Totodile. We're just flying into this. We're gonna talk as we go along our journey. But to start things off, we have a 32% Cyndaquil, 32% Totodile, 36% Chikorita, which I don't love, but the chat has decided for me that we are gonna, okay, I'm gonna give the chat 10 more seconds to vote. So 3, 2, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The push is not... I saw a push for Totodile, but it's Chikorita. So it's still Chikorita. I'm sorry, gamers, but we are going with Chikorita, which I kind of like. I think Totodile is good, but just like a little mid now because there's so many other good water types. Chikorita's not getting a name because I don't feel obligated to name my Pokemon in Nuzlockes. It's just a personal preference. I hate watching YouTubers Nuzlocke and they're like, yeah, and then John did this, and I'm like, wait, what Pokemon is John again? So I personally, like, I will name some Pokemon that I just feel the urge to, but it's not a thing that I feel like I have to. So yeah, I think this works well though, because Cyndaquil was the Pokemon we chose for our first Nuzlocke, the video we just uploaded on Sunday, or Saturday rather. So I feel like it's only fair we give Chikorita a go. Totodile is good, but again, it's kind of a boring pick for Nuzlocking because there's just so many better water types, and you don't need a water type right out the gates. It's good for Union Cave, I suppose. But anyway, this is our choice. I'm sure a lot of people are going to want to see us run Chikorita. So anyway, welcome to everyone in the chat. What's up, Matt, Daniela, Zan, Jeff, N. We got N in the chat. Matt, Yodam, Roy. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. So I did want to just talk a little bit because we've got a little bit of an opportunity to talk here. We've got 2 weeks, I think. It's been exactly 2 weeks since the ROM hack has come out. And the reason I haven't streamed sooner is I wanted to just give you guys like some space to play it yourself. I know a lot of people didn't want to watch like my own playthrough because they're like beating it themselves and they didn't want to have anything spoiled. But it's been 2 weeks now. I figured, like, you know what, that's enough time, I think. So I wanted to try to do a live Nuzlocke. We just did a video Nuzlocke. I wanted to get that up as like kind of my first playthrough, but there is an intensity that is added. There is an intensity added when you do it live that, like, I'm gonna be a little more distracted, and I just think it's like a little more fun if it's live. So yeah, that's what we decided to do, and I hope that you guys do get a little bit more out of this in the live experience, and we can chat and all that stuff. So yeah, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I think that Chikorita should be pretty good for Nuzlocking. I don't think I would use Chikorita if we make it to the Elite Four. The problem with Chikorita is that, like, grass just isn't good. You've got Psychic, Fighting, Dark, Flying, and Poison. And, like, Poison, to me, Koga for Nuzlocking is the second scariest trainer behind Lance, because just if Koga gets good RNG, even if you have a really good plan, like a lot can go wrong in that fight. The only way to really just like wreck Koga is bring in an Alakazam or a Steel type. Or an Espeon, I suppose. A fast Psychic or a Steel type will nerf Koga, but if you don't have one of those two things, it's tough. Grass isn't great in Crystal. Although, I will say, Chikorita is quite good now. Like, some people are putting Chikorita still as like an S tier Pokemon for this ROM hack. I don't think I would. I would say Chikorita's probably an A tier. I actually kind of want to do a tier list. I think that would be fun. I would probably do a tier list on like probably like trainer tier list, like significant trainer tier list, and like Pokemon tier list, and maybe a type tier list as well. Ooh, we got a first great question coming in here. Is there any chance of adding a Nuzlocke mode to future updates? Yes. So what we're gonna do is actually maybe not necessarily a Nuzlocke mode, but we're gonna do a hardcore mode, and what it's gonna do is make it so you're not allowed to use items in battle, and it forces you to play in set mode. And third, you can't go over the level of the upcoming gym leader. So if your Pokemon gets experience once they hit a certain level, they're just capped there. I think that is like a really, really fun feature. It's something we've been talking about. The reason being is I just think like, I don't know. I've seen people saying like, oh, this ROM hack is too easy. I soloed it with like a level 70 Typhlosion. And I'm like, yes, welcome to Pokemon. Like, I can't believe I'm seeing comments on like that. Like, it's too easy. I just used a single, welcome to every single Pokemon game. Like, is this your first Pokemon game in the world? Because like, dude, any Pokemon game is broken if you just solo it with a single Pokemon that can do it. Like, you can solo like every single game up until maybe some of the later gens, but even then it's just like that just breaks Pokemon. It's nothing new. So that, you know, when people say like the game is too easy, I'm like, okay, did you use items? No, you didn't. Okay, did you use switch mode? Because if you play in switch mode, like no Pokemon game is hard as if you play in switch mode. You beat a Pokemon and it's supposed to be a momentum reset so that, you know, you just went up, but now the person who just lost a Pokemon gets to choose what Pokemon that they're going to come out to, and that kind of rebalances the momentum. But if you get like, oh, like Trainer Lance just lost his Zapdos, but he's coming in with something that's going to kill the Pokemon you just killed Zapdos with. If you get the free swap, like, dude, anyone, I'm just going to say it because it's a vocal minority, but if you think this game is too easy and you're complaining at that from a point of you playing Switch mode, I'm sorry, but like, I just like Switch mode completely trivializes Pokemon. Playing like with a level cap where you just have one insanely strong Pokemon completely trivializes the game. Even using items, if you use items smart, completely trivializes the game. So like, it's like, if you think the game is too easy under all those circumstances, I'm like, fair. You're probably good at Pokemon. You should go play Crystal Kaizo because you know what you're doing. So yeah. I don't know why I'm doing this, but just a random name, and it's a random reference to a friend of mine that some of you will know. Level capped while soloing the game, yeah. I mean, that is gonna be tough. Like, that is super fair. Like, if you can solo Lance with like, and I think you could fairly do the E4 with like a level 55 cap. Like in my Nuzlocke, I did 50 just because I was like, I've made this game. Like I should, like if I did 55, it would have been too easy for me. I think 50, oh, look at that sprite on Chikorita. I think 50 was a good cap. But yeah, I think a solo level cap with even items is fair, I would say. But listen, at the end of the day, it's just you playing the version of Pokemon that gives you the most fun, right? So like, I'm really just speaking to people complaining. Yeah. Wiped on the first Nuzlocke to Bugsy. Someone said like Switch mode players are trash. Like, no, I'm not like saying that you shouldn't play on Switch mode. I'm just saying that if you're complaining about the game's difficulty and playing on Switch mode, like, I don't even want to talk to you. Swift Justice. Okay. So he says, have you considered making Ampharos a dual electric dragon type? So I really just want to like make this super clear. I see this comment all the time. You know, and maybe like you haven't watched enough videos to understand what this ROM hack is. This is not. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was distracted. Our first encounter was a Pidgey. I'm just gonna find another Pidgey. I'm sorry. That's on me. You know, there's a Nuzlocke rule for me. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I ran from it. You know, listen. Sometimes mistakes are made when you're streaming. It's all good. So I just want to make it very clear that like this Nuzlocke is not a modernizing this game. Like this is Gen 2, okay? So we wanted like, dude, I'm a broken record to so many people right now, but I gotta say it, like, this is not modernizing the game. This is Gen 2. This is the Gen 2 experience. Ampharos is electric. No Pokemon are getting type changes. I know, it's something you want. There's probably other ROM hacks. Oh, Fampy. Okay, that's an interesting Pokemon. There's probably other ROM hacks that do that. This is not what this ROM hack is. There's none of that. Like, it's just... Ooh, I might have to run a tackle here. This is just Crystal. So if Ampharos is electric type, it's still electric type. If you want something like that, I feel like there's probably ROM hacks of that out there, but like you're asking the wrong thing for the wrong Nuzlocke. Oh my god, he's saying Nuzlocke. You're asking the wrong thing of the wrong ROM hack. Like that's just not what this is, you know? Yeah, I know Fampy has the defense to take some hits. Does it only know Growl right now? Okay, good. There we go. Okay. See, there's the crit, but again, you know, it can take a crit. We're not gonna crit again though. Fampy is okay early game, but it does get very good. Very tanky. So anyway, I really appreciate the donation, and I want to make that very clear to people. Like, to change Ampharos into a dragon type would be to divert away from the game for like no reason other than it's cool, which is like not what this ROM hack is about. And if you don't understand, if you want a better idea of what this ROM hack is about, I really recommend you watch the big video. I know it's an hour long, or just literally go to romhacking.net. There's a huge description that basically describes this ROM hack really well. Go to the guide. There's a guide down below. It'll give you like a better idea if you're just like unfamiliar with this ROM hack is. Because I think a lot of people don't understand what the goal is, and I've tried to be as clear as possible, but I also understand like not everyone is going to be like as in depth with it as I am. So I get that you're not like following, and you know, it's understandable when you have people like, hey, can you add this physical special split? And I'm like, no, the physical special split didn't exist in Gen 2. You know, I want this to feel unique to the Gen 2 experience, and removing something like that, it just modernizes it. And that's not what this ROM hack is, you know? I think a lot of people say like, oh, this guy is making changes to Gen 2. I hope he'll like do the thing that I want. And it's like, there is actually like a very rigid, sort of like ideology behind this. I say rigid, it's not crazy rigid. But yeah, and you know, honestly, like, I was getting a lot of flack this weekend because I said like, I titled my video like, this is the best Gen 2 ROM hack. And I thought it was really surprising how many people got mad by that. Cause for me, it was really just, like, obviously I'm going to brag about my own ROM hack. Like, I want people to play it. And if I say it's kind of okay, are you going to play it? But if I say it's the best, you'd be like, I'm interested. With that said, like, it really depends what you think of the best. Like, is this the best ROM hack? This is the best ROM hack with the specific goal that it has in mind. Like, there's no ROM hack that is trying to be base Crystal, but an enhancement. And there's no ROM hack that does what Legacy does better. But not everyone wants this experience. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people really want like polished. Like I feel like polished is like the perfect counterpart to this. Polished is an amazing ROM hack, but it's trying to do a different thing, and there's so many people asking for things, and I'm like, dude, just go play polished. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It's just that this has a very different goal from Polished Crystal. Like Polished Crystal is modernizing Gen 2, whereas we basically like are trying to do the exact opposite. Like Polished adds in like a physical special split. It adds in like I think it's got Weavile and like all the Gen 2 evolutions. That's not what we're trying to do. And people often ask that, and I'm like, dude, just go play Polished. Like it's a phenomenal ROM hack. You don't need that from me. That ROM hack that you want is already out there, and you'll have so much fun with it. But we're not trying to be Polished because Polished already exists. And why would I try to compete with such an amazing ROM hack? You know, people are like, no, Crystal Clear is better. And I'm like, well, Crystal Clear is for sure the most innovative and arguably, like, I would say the best designed ROM hack. But Crystal Clear is such a different experience to like Crystal Clear is almost its own thing. It's amazing and it is the best at what it is, but it's not what we're trying to do, you know? So I thought it was interesting. People were so upset that I said it's the best, but I don't know, like for what it's trying to do, is there a better ROM hack? I don't think so. We've had like literally thousands of hours of playtesting poured into this game. It's not perfectly balanced, but we're working at it still. We're trying to make it better. So yeah, I'm just kind of going off right now because like early game. Okay, I'm getting so like excited talking about Crystal that I keep forgetting to do this. So can we just, next encounter is my first one. I'm going to actually focus on the game now that we're out of the first start. But yeah, I would love to do a video on Crystal Clear. I'm going to. I'm 100%. Okay, Caterpie, perfect. I'm going to go for a tackle. I would love to just do a playthrough video for Crystal Clear. Is Crystal Kaizo the most similar? You know, it's weird to think, but yeah, I would say Crystal Kaizo is so different from, like, the experience of Crystal Kaizo gives you is so different, but it kind of is, because Crystal Kaizo also rebalances a lot of Pokemon. It also changes the trainers and doesn't do a whole lot else. But man, that's so weird to think, because Crystal Kaizo is like, again, it's the best Crystal difficulty hack, you know? It's so different though. The rant goes hard. I know. I got so heated up, so like excited. I'm so excited for this ROM hack, guys, and the feedback. I'm so thrilled with how good the big video did. Like it's over 300k views. I was just so like, I was honestly, the day I released it, I was like, this is going to be a 10 out of 10. It's gonna absolutely bomb. No one wants an hour video. And it was just an instant 1 out of 10. It was just banging, and it's just been banging ever since. And you guys have been like giving me so much awesome feedback. So thank you for that. I'm just pumped because I really was like super nervous to release it. I was like, I don't know how this is gonna do. It's really funny. Just a little thing about the experience share. So many people, like, this is their first time playing Crystal, which is like crazy to me. But it's their first time playing Crystal, and they go, bro, I can't believe you added the XP share in. Like, the XP share breaks the game. Because they've only ever played modern Pokemon where the XP share breaks the game. But in Gen 2, it's very balanced. Because all it does is, rather than give all Pokemon, like, XP, it splits it. So it basically says, like, if this Caterpie gives you 100 XP, the Pokemon that fought it gets 50 XP, and the Pokemon that has the XP share gets 50 XP. Okay, so this is our first 31 encounter. It's a Caterpie. We have already encountered a Caterpie. Bellsprout. So this run is already so different from the one that you guys saw. Ooh, I don't think a crit will kill here. I'm gonna go for it. Nice. XP share at the start was a good decision. I appreciate that. Nick Ellis's new XP share is a mess. Oh, like the modern one. Yeah, I would never do that. But all this does is just, it just kind of makes early game easier. Because I personally hate swap grinding. And the thing that I also ultimately decided on is like, if you do think like the game should be swap grinded, then just do it. You know, like there's no one telling you have to use the XP share. It's a held item. You just put it on. And I think that's like true for modern Pokemon games too. Like no one is like, oh man, dude, I wish that was our first encounter. Anyway, no one is forcing you, you know, but in the modern Pokemon games, they do force you. And I hate it, dude. I hate it. You know what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to give Pidgey the XP share. This might be a Pidgey run. Pidgey's actually pretty good now. Yeah, so as for Kanto, I think we'll worry about Kanto once we get there. I'm just not sure what my play is because I'm debating on finishing my first Nuzlocke for Kanto. I just really wanted to stream for you guys. Like I really just wanted to get a run in and show you guys, like just talk about Crystal. Like just I want to start streaming more, you know. So yeah. Right, we are Nuzlocking. Yes. Yes. Okay, now I remember this is a Nuzlocke and I need to be a little more serious about this because I might get wiped to a Pineco. All right, let's nerf it. Nerf. Gosh dang it. Nerf. Okay. Very scared of a crit right now. Oh man. I think I'm gonna swap after this. Number 1 Nuzlocke forgetter. See, I knew I was gonna be worse streaming. What is my play right now? Bro, what is my play? Like, I think I have to leave Phanpy in. Dude, I was just not paying attention at all. And all of a sudden it's like, oh shit. I think we just have to, I think we literally just have to attrition it and risk the Phanpy here because I'm just getting punished for playing like an idiot. We just gotta, oh my god, we just have to risk crit. Bro, who thought this Pineco could be so scary? Like Phanpy's dead to a crit. Ugh, come on Phanpy, oh. Let's go Phanpy, that's my boy. Local man sucks at his own game. Local man puts himself in terrible position. Line held. Let's go, Phanpy. Oh man. So I don't like to play with the rule that overworld poison counts as a feint, but because I know someone will be annoyed by it, I will do it. You know, Bellsprout is good because we'll get Onyx, but there's so many good 31 encounters, and it's just like tough to. Ooh, are you able to change the time of the day in the ROM hack? So we actually just released version 1.1. I don't know if everyone knows about that, but we are going to be releasing updates. And version 1.1 basically balanced bug types. It balanced the early game. We're actually going to trade Bellsprout right away. I'm grabbing Onyx. No, actually, I'm going to wait. What would make more sense? Oh, Onyx gets the XP boost. So I'm gonna just trade Bellsprout now. Anyway, oh, a female Onyx. Wow, that's really good for Whitney. Wait. Oh, Smith is OT. Or no, are held Pokemon. I think they're always set to either be male or female. Never mind. I was thinking that it took all the stats because because they'll take the level of the Pokemon. But I think it's just this is always male. Let's see. Yeah, it's all. I think it's always going to be male. That's okay though. Oh, the multi-hitting one is pretty annoying. Okay, so if you're getting, and this isn't obviously going to be for everyone, but if you have experienced the multi-hit glitch, that is because of the patcher I actually gave you. So it's only happening with multi-patch, which is the Mac patcher. Try updating your game with like a base Crystal. You have to always load the new patch onto a base version of Crystal. So it's version 1.1 and you are loading it. There is version 1.1 of Crystal Legacy for revision or Rev 1.0 of base Crystal and Rev 1.1 of Crystal. And this has been tripping people up. So Crystal, like when Crystal launched, there was version 1.0 and 1.1. Most of you are probably playing on 1.1. That's probably the ROM that you have. That is tripping people up because we also have just released version 1.1 and the previous version was 1.0. So there's Crystal Legacy patch 1.1, but you can patch Crystal, like you can get a Crystal version 1.0 patch of Legacy version 1.1. Does that make sense? So you have Crystal, you have base Crystal, that has a version 1.0 ROM and a 1.1 ROM, and the new update, along with the old update, has a patch for both the Crystal version 1.1 and the Crystal version 1.0. Does that make sense? What I'm trying to get at, though, is on top of that, the EU in US is the same for 1.1, so you're fine. But what I do want to just clarify is the multi-tool patch that we linked seems to be giving people bugged games. It's been a very low instance. I've only seen it like 5 to 10 times. Compared to the thousands of people that are playing our ROM hack, it's not a lot. We were just so confused, and then we realized it's actually the patcher that I gave people for Mac. It's for Mac users. It's only happening on that multi-patch one I provided. So I've updated it with just an online patch tool. If you literally just search online IPS patcher, you can also find it on Google. But it's good. You can also use Lunar if you're on PC. Yeah. So that's the thing. I think the biggest difficulty for me is just people are really like, 90% of people know how to patch. It's very simple, but there's just like this 10% of people that like don't want to put the effort in to like learn about how ROM hacking works. And they're just like spamming comments like, can I play this on Android? And it's like, dude, if you took 5 seconds to just Google, can you but you just don't understand it. And then there's that, which is really frustrating because I've tried to give so much information in the description, and it's like, dude, you could have just opened the description, read it. So it's a little frustrating. Would you release a physical copy of Legacy? So my problem is I really want to, but I don't know if I can legally because I think that would be distributing Crystal. You know what I mean? Like that just sounds so illegal. Do I want to? Yeah. I don't know what would be if I did a giveaway of it. I think that would be cool. Like maybe Christmas is coming up. Like maybe for some videos, be like, I'm going to be giving away like copies, like physical copies of Legacy. I think that would probably be, I think that would probably be okay, but I don't know. Oh, the feedback forum. Yeah, so the feedback forum, Alanis, or sorry, Tassador, Tassarodri, we did a little feedback form. We got over 100 people provide like detailed information on what they thought of the ROM hack, and you're seeing that in the 1.1 version. So we fixed bug types, cut at 65 base power, 100% accuracy, high crit chance, just 2 OP. So we reduced that to basically rival. It's basically just Razor Leaf now, 55, 95% accuracy. The fighting bugs, so Heracross and Pinsir. People always get tripped up when I say Pinsir's a fighting bug, but like, I'm not saying it's a fighting type. It just learns fighting moves, you know? They don't get rock smashed through level up anymore, only TM. That's the other problem we're encountering is people just don't understand base crystal. So they're like, oh my god, I can't believe you've removed Heracross's rock smash. He's completely ruined. And I'm like, dude, you get rock smash after the 3rd gym. They're like, oh, I didn't know that. I'm like, bro. I don't know if it's me just getting annoyed at seeing the same comments over and over, but I'm just like, holy fucking shit. Use Google, motherfucker. God damn. But again, so many of you guys are so good. Like, 300,000 people watched that video. I'm sure it's like 200 people had problems downloading it. You know what I mean? But it's just, you see that and you see the same comment over and you're like, I was so clear. I tried so hard. 80 comments in the video of, oh, he didn't mention Celebi, because they just don't know what the GS ball is. And I'm like, motherfucker, Google. But that's just me, that's just me getting frustrated. Like if one person asked me that, I'd be like, hey man, you must not know. It's just the GS ball. But on the 80th time of that comment, you're like, Google, like, Jesus Christ. So anyway, thank you for the rant. And it took me an embarrassing amount of time to figure out where to get Rock Smash. And that's the other thing, is I also need to remember that like not everyone knows every single tiny little facet. That's the other thing. But yeah. So anyway, it's cool, but just my own personal gripes. What is GS ball? Okay, this is my perfect example. I feel like you're probably trolling right now, but in case you don't, Google it, motherfucker. Oh no, Pidgey is going to overlevel, so let's distribute this XP a little bit better. Ooh, Leech Seed. That's actually kind of nice probably for this fight. GS Ball is edible. So, on top of the upcoming Kanto release we're doing, we actually haven't had an encounter here yet. We could get Ghastly. Kind of want to not get Ghastly because I leaned on it so heavily. So, I guess we could just catch a Rattata right now. Rattata's great. Yeah, I'm very fine with the Rattata. Yeah, I think it would be a lot more interesting if we didn't use Ghastly, because we just did that video, so. We did not rebalance the male IV distribution thing. It might be doable, but it's just like, I guess the thing is like, it just like wasn't a focus. And it wasn't just simple, like, click a few buttons. It's like very tied to the IV system, I think. So it's just like a really big, my understanding is that, and I might be wrong here, is that it's a very big fix to something that isn't like super terrible. I think people overstate how significant that can be. Oh my god, Josh, you're not a mod in here. I'm sorry, dude. Welcome. Okay, so here's our team right now. We've got a Pidgey, we've got a Chikorita, Phanpy, Caterpie, Rattata. I kind of want to just let's just deal with these junior trainers now. I don't know why I'm saving. It's not like this isn't a Nuzlocke, but can't really reset. But let's just, yeah. Kind of like that. I need to watch this so I know where to go in my next playthrough. Yeah, and I mean, you can always just Google like a Pokemon Crystal walkthrough, you know, it'll give you what you need. Timpa Fin. I can't answer that question. You want to be a criminal? I can't believe you did. Frankly, I am a little sick that you would even ask that in my chat. And I ask that you never ask that again, because there are no criminals allowed in this chat. So, you know, I really like this Natu. Just gonna say, I was like, actually, that's dead to crit. I should probably have not done that. Yeah, this Natu is great because it means you can't just like sweep through the early game, or sweep through this gym with a rock type. You kind of gotta like play around it. It's actually kind of tricky. No shiny odd changes. Absolutely not. The only thing I would do is I've been thinking about making the Kanto Safari Zone have better shiny odds. And I don't know how we would do that. I think it might be a little complicated. But since most of the Pokemon are available before the Safari Zone, the Safari Zone has kind of lost its purpose. So adding like better shiny odds to the Safari Zone would be kind of cool. Kanto release hasn't even been started. Our focus right now is just like, we have put so many hours into playtesting, but there still is a lot of like, you know, just fine tuning that comes with figuring out the final version, or not even the final version, but like having thousands of people give you feedback is always just going to be better than, you know, like even the 10 people we had. So the main focus now is just like, we had the first release. 1.1 was kind of like, okay, there's a few bugs, there's a few balancing issues still. Like, we made Bugsy a little bit easier, and we are gonna do a 1.2. We're gonna add the move relearner, because someone has already actually given us the code for that. They're an absolute legend. So I think we're actually guaranteed a Growlithe here, which is pretty freaking sweet, because we have Rattata, we have Bellsprout, we have Pidgey. I think those are the only four, only three outside of Growlithe that spawn here. Anyway, yeah, Growlithe is actually like exactly what I need, so it's pretty beautiful. Anyway, we really like. I really like that we're gonna add a relearner. It's good for. It's really necessary for a few Pokemon. Like, it's really good for Scizor. Can't think of anything else, but that we're basically just gonna replace the move deleter with Scizor. Or sorry, we've added one in. There are niche cases where you might still want to move deleter despite HMs being able to be overwritten. Dude, it's crazy that we already have a guaranteed encounter here. Oh my gosh, Pete just actually saved my life. I don't have enough balls. Thank you, you freaking legend. You just saved me from losing a Growlithe. I'm actually very surprised we hadn't got it yet. But it was just for Pete to save my life. A move tutor? No, a move relearner. I think that's different from a move tutor. Yeah, it would be different from a move tutor. Move tutor learns a specific, like, move relearner is like, oh, this Pokemon used to know this move and it lost it. Kind of. You get it? How to make it fast forward with mute at the same time? That's just an MGBA feature. You just set hotkeys. So you can set your... Forgot that head roar. R.I.P. R.I.P. That's on me. I'm going to catch an unknown because it does make this fight a whole lot easier. And then we're going to go fight Faulkner, guys. That's an RIP. That's a big RIP. Fire type's really good. So this is why I knew Nuzlocking this would be interesting. Because why? I can't focus on more than one thing at the same time. Ha. Yeah, so welcome to my brain. I may make more mistakes like that in the future. But yeah, oh yeah, he does kind of have a little bit of a unibrow. Nice. Nice, chat. Ooh. Nice. Not save the encounter for not to? Oh, so... Okay, I don't know about other people, but to me, the way I wanted to consider... The way I consider Ruins of Elf, and it really is subjective to what you want to do. This is a chamber, right? So, like, this should be its own separate encounter place, right? Like, Union Cave is on Route 32, but Union Cave is its own thing from Route 32. It's its own encounter, right? It's a chamber on Route 32. To me, this is its own as well. Man, I actually should not have Rocky out because watch this be like grass. Oh, or Ancient Power. What? I think I'm just gonna... Oh, actually, Unknown is a tricky catch, isn't it? Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go. Okay, let's just start throwing balls. With that logic, there's 2 encounters in Goldenrod. No, there's only one because it's all Goldenrod. Houses aren't chambers, right? 3 if you count Kenra. I would count Kenya as its own route because, yeah, and I guess I don't know if that's tricky, but the way like I know Pokemon Challenges does it is if it would say a separate area, then it would like, but you don't get that in this game. So like, to me, I would count the house as like buildings are part of this area. So how I would count it is you can either surf or fish. You can go for like Natu, like behind this water, like over there, or you can get a single fossil Pokemon, and that's one area. And then I count the Ruins Chamber as its own area because it's like its own spawning area. I would not consider. I would consider everything within Goldenrod as its own as one encounter. So yeah. Do I think Peach Shell? Probably not. I don't know. Maybe. He definitely wouldn't play it. It's just way too easy for someone that is that good at Nuzlocking. Hidden Power is Rock. That would be interesting. I think we're going to swap Caterpie with Unknown, and then we're going to fight Faulkner, guys. Sorry, man. I'm sometimes kind of bad at streaming because I just get so overwhelmed with different ideas, and we get chatting. Anyway, I want to get to the Super Chat because I kind of missed it. T-Dog says, really enjoying your Crystal Legacy. Also just wanted to ask, which is your favorite starter for Gen 2? I'm actually a Totodile starter fan. It's not my favorite line. Like I don't like Croconaw that much, and I especially am not a fan of I think we're going to I guess we're just going to do some rare. I don't know. I have a weird thing. For some reason, I don't like to do the first gym with rare candies. I think it's because you have 5 Pokemon against 2, and it just feels broken. So I actually don't want to do rare candies. But yeah, my favorite of the 3 starters is Totodile. I love them all. But my favorite like line is the like Cyndaquil line. Oh my god. Omni Boost Unknown, let's go. So yeah, the way I consider my Nuzlocke, it basically makes Unknown free. I don't know. I to my understanding with Nuzlocking, that seems like the most fair, but I might be wrong. Did we get a Cyndaquil? No starter stat changes. I don't really like that. Uh-oh. Nice. Let's get Unknown 1 level. So yeah, I'm not going to grind through this whole thing. Like I said, it's just the thing. First gym, even like second gym, I just don't like grinding until I get to like a little bit later. Or I don't like using rare candies because early game grinding is kind of tricky and it doesn't take a ton of effort. Bro, look at this Unknown getting those Omni boosts. So yeah, T-Dog. My favorite Gen 2 starter is starter itself is Totodile. Favorite starter line is the Cyndaquil line because I really like Kolava, and I think Typhlosion is pretty cool too. But I freaking love Bayleaf. Bayleaf and Kolava are some top tier starter middle evolutions. Okay, I think we can beat Falkner with this team. I really do. PHSC, I'm not going to answer that because you need to read the description. Because in the description, I say, read the description before you ask questions. I love you, but I need you to be better. All right, ready? Are we ready? I'm not ready, dude. I'm actually quite nervous for this fight. I'm going to put some berries on the team because I'm doing this live and I want to prove that I don't suck at Nuzlocking. I hope the video that I uploaded proves that too, but we've got a Pidgey and a Rocky. I think I'll give my last one to, I don't know, Chikorita, I guess. Oh, add a hidden power checker. That's the other thing we're adding. I will just say the other thing we're adding. So move relearner and a 4th page that shows a Pokemon's DVs. Its hidden power type, and we're even going to show show its friendship. So that's another thing coming to version 1.2. Josh. No, I'm getting bullied. Push Rocky to the edge of level 10. You really want me to edge my rock snake? I can't. Yeah, hidden power checker. I think all those things would be really nice. Oh, boys, let's go! This Unknown dude, 3rd Omni boost. Look at this. Oof. Still like dead to a crit, but oof. Ooh. Let's go. Oh my god, bro. The goated Unknown. Dude. This is why I gave Unknown Ancient Power, so it can shine in exactly 2 fights. Bro, what do we think? Do we think it could take a hit from Noctowl? I feel like it's gonna die still. It's like Noctowl doesn't have a ton of attack. You know, let's go for it. Let's go. It definitely saw a kill. Yeah, there it is. And unknown, useful in exactly one fight. The thing with unknown is it's such a disposable Pokemon that it's like almost worth it to just go for it there, I believe, because then now I just get a free swap on Noctowl. Thank you for your service, Unknown. We love Unknown now. Dude, that was actually such a crazy Omni boost. I think I'm just gonna start. What if I go for a bind and then start screeching? Or do I go for a screech first? I think I'm just gonna go for screeches. I don't think on bind does that much. And it's gonna start mud slapping, so. Dang, that doesn't do a lot. That's kind of nice. I would like to get at least one more in. Nice. Yeah, I like, you know, it's like a little thing, but I do like the consistency Unknown provides in this fight, genuinely. Oh, the Leech Seed. Man, I haven't actually played with Chikorita. I haven't thought about that. You're so right. You're so right. Do I go for a third Screech? It's going to go for Growl. Nice. Okay, -6. Let's go for a bind. That's okay. We got one more chance. Let's go with the bind. We're going to have this thing for big. Or wait a second. Bro, I actually, like, do not even understand how Pokemon work. Because if I swap out, it's not going to be binded anymore. Leech Seed makes this gym free. Whoa. Okay. Let's see it. Let's see it. I've never run Chikorita in a Nuzlocke for this, so. Oh, Gabrielle Muniz. That is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to restore all the locations to Kanto. 100%. Should I growl this Noctowl too? Oh. Okay, a crit won't kill now because we're up to 22. Because what it did... actually it did 10. I don't know if we can tank a crit now. Oh, yeah, I think we swap Rocky here because it's going to go Peck. Okay, so Vivian says dead to crit. Eve says it can tank. Rocky can for sure tank. Yes, I know crit ignores stat changes. I just wasn't sure still. A high roll crit. Yeah, okay, okay. Dude, I like how long this fight is now. Like, I said this before, but I found Faulkner to be a really quick fight and very, like, just, like, insignificant because it was so fast. It was, like often it was, like, a 4 to 5 turn fight. And now this Noctowl takes a lot more strategy, even though it's not that hard. It's just a slow fight. I like how it brings it down. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Shout out to Unknown for just giving us the free kill. Yeah, Red Poppy, thank you. I agree. I think Noctowl is an incredible first boss Pokemon. It doesn't do a lot of damage, so it's not super scary, but it just takes a long time to kill. It's just got a lot of health. And I love that. Like, I think it's such an much more interesting fight. You've got the Pidgey to start, kind of soften you up a bit, you know, and then it's like, okay, this Noctowl, I find the Noctowl, you always need like 1 to 2 Pokemon, but it's at such a nice time where like you're gonna have a lot more Pokemon than Faulkner. So it's one really good Pokemon, but it's not like an insane menace. It's just beefy. Exactly. All right. I need some Fs in the chat. We're releasing unknown. Let's get an F in the chat. Now the question is, I gotta see if I have memberships. I just added memberships today, and I want to gift someone a membership to be the first member on this channel. But I don't know if I have gifts. So I might have to wait till the end of the video. Add reaction, show your support. I can do super stickers. I can do a super chat. Engage with your audience. Does anyone else have the option? I won't let us sit on this for too long. Does anyone else have the option to become a member? Because personally, I'm not seeing it. And I am a YouTuber, so I should know this thing, and I just feel like it shouldn't be that complicated. You know what I'm saying? I don't see a join button. Yeah, I just added it today, so I'm wondering if it hasn't updated yet. Okay, no one sees a join button, so I'm sorry, guys. I really am excited to introduce memberships, because I'm going to give a few features. Like, I'm going to try to, like, give people that are members, like, updates with, like, the ROM and stuff. And then I'm also going to... I'll probably do... I don't know. That's the big one anyway. I can't think of what else. But then you'll also get like a badge by your name and like some custom emotes and stuff. So I hope that it'll be like worth it if you just want to support the channel in that way. For now, I don't actually have them on the thing, so you'll have to wait till next stream. And I'm sorry about that. But that next stream is not yet, because, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to go on to Bugsy, who has seen some minimal changes. It's very exciting. So Bugsy has actually been nerfed ever so slightly. Not a big nerf, but a very, very minimal nerf, in that its Ledian no longer has Psybeam. His Ledian, sorry. Yeah, that's the only change we've done, but it's, in my opinion, pretty significant. All right. Guys, we have a pretty big encounter coming up here, because it could be an Ekans, but it could also be an Ampharos, a Phamphy, and that would be really big. So if you just added it today, YouTube has to verify your account and then approve the update. Usually it's 6 to 12 hours. So I did get the approval for memberships, which is really weird. So if I go to like, I should probably pay more attention when I'm playing this Nuzlocke, because I'm clearly making bad decisions when I'm not paying attention. See, streaming a Nuzlocke does get a little more complicated. That moment when you're going to wipe to a Zubat. Pidgey it is. Pidgey can definitely take this thing. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so memberships. Oh, announce your memberships. Done. Okay, I have announced my memberships. Post a welcome to new members. All right. If you're reading this, you are a legend. Post. Okay, guys. So we now have our first member post. I don't think anyone here is going to become a member, probably, so it might not be relevant, but I think I should be able to turn them on. Oh, and we got a Wooper! Oh, we got a Wooper! Now, Turn on channel memberships. Ladies and gentlemen, they should be live. Let's see. Let's give it a go here. Our channel memberships live. Is Whooper going to be caught? We have a join button. And I can't gift. Oh, but I can membership gift. Let's go. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the first... Oh! Eric 50 Hostler. Dude, you were sitting on that, man. Welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Welcome as the first membership. I have just gifted another membership. And who's it going to go to? Oh, big crit on Whooper there. Dude, Whooper is a GOAT Pokemon for Nuzlocking. Just having something that eats like a Thunderbolt, amazing. Okay, so someone has been given membership. Dude, Eric, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that membership. I appreciate you going for that. So welcome to the crew. Okay, it doesn't actually say who was gifted. Okay, I'm naming it Whoop. Dude, Whooper is huge. We got our first membership. Now my question though, I just gifted someone else a membership. Who are you? I think they're probably AFK. Yeah, you have to type probably to find out. But one of you have been given it. And so if anyone's coming in, I'm giving a membership for every time someone, one of my Pokemon gets killed. It appears... It will appear in your notification bell. Also, if you want to reload your YouTube. I'm expecting a poison sting here. So let's... Dude, once Rocky gets some good moves, it's going to be on. But for now, it's kind of just doing Rocky things. Nice. It's actually pretty good. Nice. Michael Davis says, oh snap, I was gifted. Thanks, man. Love your work. But I don't see you as a member. Are you lying? What determines... Oh, that's a great question. I think it's Pokemon's base stat determines its experience it gives you. Oh, Rocky gets Rock Throw soon. Yes, it's a very big deal. Very big deal for the Bugsy fight coming up next. It says I'm a member at the top. I don't know. Try reloading maybe? I don't know. It doesn't say you're a member. Nice starter choice. Hey, what's up, Seb? Glad you're excited. So I'm not going to run Togepi, I don't think. But I'm also not sure if I'm going to... Actually, there's a chance. Togetic is kind of good. Probably... what would be the best Pokemon to drop right now in the box? I'm going to actually do Rattata because it's good later for Morty. Really good for Morty. Morty fills me with dread, so nice. Okay, let's give Whooper... Oops. Let's give Whooper a... Dude, I'm still a little nervous for Bugsy. Like, we have a great Pokemon for it, but it's definitely by no means a free fight. Do we wipe or just restart? This is a new run, Arrow. Well, welcome. Who did you give your member to, Smith? I don't know. Like, maybe I'll get an email saying who. I wish it... No, my email doesn't even say who it went to. It could also be because they have a private channel. It doesn't show them. Oh, it just went through. Jeremy Fetters. Or maybe they just bought it. Because Zachary Newman, it also says, welcome to champion. Haha. Oh, I love it. I think it looks so cool. I'm pumped. I'm actually really pumped. Also, I think Onyx gets rock throw at 12. But, oh, you won't see who it was until they accept it. If it's not claimed in 24 hours, it's voided. Okay, so if you got gifted something, you have to go accept it. So maybe... Oh, Eric says that's not true, though. Dude, I don't know how gifting... It's obviously isn't working like it does on Twitch. But I need to say, Jeremy Fetters, welcome to champion. Zachary Newman, welcome to champion tier. I wasn't sure what to call it, so I just said champion. I don't know. Does that sound cool? I could have also done gym leader. You know. Or we could do like a really low tier, like a $2 tier. That's like a youngster tier, and then like tier 5, like this one could be gym leader, and then we could do a crazy one that's like red or something, or champion. Ooh, that's more damage than I thought. I should probably be paying attention because I'm gonna die. Olka, welcome to champion. Heracross attempt in Azalea. Ooh, 11. Bro, this thing's kind of melting me. Oh, God. I really hate these Natus, man. Okay, Peck. Oh my God, we have Aurelio Mercado with the championship, and then Oko just gifted 5 members. We have T-Dog, welcome to champion. Oh, I love this. This is so hype. Oh my gosh, guys. While we're in this moment of insane hypeness right now, we are like going to die. We're in a really bad spot right now. Dude, this is so hype. Oh my gosh. Oka, special thank you. I want to say a special thank you to Oka for gifting 5 memberships. I wanted to gift some on my own just to like get the ball rolling, because I really want to like, I like how that is on, like how membership stuff is on Twitch, and it's just, it's not, it's getting better on YouTube, but it's taken a while to get here. So yeah, and I love seeing these Pokeballs. The other thing I will just say before, I'm not sure what to make for my next move here, because I'm dead to crit, but I can kill. I'm just going to say, so there's tiers. So if you stay for 1 month, your Pokeball will be updated to a Great Ball. And then I think after 3, you'll get an Ultra Ball. And if any of you are like no expectation, but if you do stay 6 months, you'll get a Master Ball, and it's purple. So I thought that was kind of cool. I think I have to risk. Everyone is saying risk for the crit. I don't think I outspeed, but there's just nothing else because it outspeeds my Pidgey. Fampy is 2-shot. Whoop is probably 2-shot. So I think we just have to risk our Chikorita here. Okay. Dude, Natus are piecing me up right now. And this is the problem with Chikorita. Let's go. Let's get some pogs in the chat for Chikorita. Poggers in the chat. Oof. Yeah, those Natus are tough. I like what Natu does in the gym though, because it makes it so you can't just run it with an Onyx. So the Pokeballs are a little different from what you see there. I kind of changed the color so that they look red and white. I don't know. How do you think the membership badges look? Do they look like Pokeballs? The Gen 2 Pokeballs are kind of weird, but I tried to like keep it to the fashion of Gen 2, but just like make it a little closer to a Pokeball. Oh my god, dude. Wooper just trivial. Oh wow, that actually wasn't as much as I thought it was gonna do. But Wooper's still trivializing this place. They look cool. All right, I'm glad. I'm gonna get some emotes soon. I think right now the only emote members are going to have is a Pokeball, which I just put a Pokeball in chat. And that's like the basic item. It does also kind of look like a Voltorb. Well, I mean, a Voltorb looks like a Pokemon, so yeah, we only have one emote right now, but I'm gonna come out with more. Remember to flip your accept gift setting. Is that a setting? Okay. That's big information, Ulka. Oh, Ricky, I haven't stopped playing this game since you released it. I love to hear that. I'm so happy you guys are having fun with it. Yeah, I certainly don't expect people to play every iteration of every version, because sometimes there are just going to be small changes, but I do want to do like some fun stuff. I also thought it would be fun to like, I don't know, maybe like around Christmas time or something, just release like a side patch that's like just like a special event patch that lets you start with a I think the swap here, right? Because it's gonna yeah. Excellent. I don't know, do a side patch that like is just like, you know, for people that want to like play it again, but like want something a little different, and makes it so you get there's three different starter options. So like, I don't know, maybe make it like the Gen 1 starters or something. Just like a unique like little side patch, just like, oh, like fun event, like the Gen 1 starter patch is here, you know, and it's just like, shit, that was kind of dumb. It's not the end of the world, but I did not mean to get rid of that. I should have got rid of Growl, because now I don't have a normal attacking move on Chikorita. That's tough. Okay, well, I need to pay more attention. Dunsparce, Delibird, and Shuckle. See, I wouldn't do that because then you're just not going to run them, but I don't know. Or you could do like a Magby, Elekid, Smoochum or something, you know? You can only start with Delibird. I feel like this guy has a fire type. Oh my god. Nah. Delibird's just not a good starter Pokemon, because you either make it good and then it would destroy the early game, or you make it bad and it would destroy the late game. Wow, Wooper is weaker than I thought. Holy. Oh my gosh. Come on, bind. Let's go. Oh, if someone made a version of Legacy and just added a physical special split, yeah, absolutely. Because I guess I understand there's probably people that want to... also, you did not just see what I just did. That is so embarrassing. There is probably people that want like this feel, but like I guess a modernized, which is kind of weird, but I get it for sure. I don't want to make that version because I think Gen 2 with the special split is kind of weird, because I think that's one of the quirks that makes Gen 2 interesting, is that there isn't one. I mean, it's pretty good at polish, to be fair. I don't think it's like, you know, terrible by any means. I just don't personally love it. All right, that I know that what you're thinking, that was close, but that all That all went to plan. Yeah. Okay. I can't risk this accidentally getting in this Hiker Anthony fight, so yeah, no abilities either. Like it's a very simple game. I don't know. I agree. Like I just find its simplicity quite refreshing. I think also like it's just at a good point because like Gen 2 or Gen 1 is like too Gen 1 is just like I feel like shit. Motherfucking Hiker Anthony. Machamp will get you every time. Fuck. First, click join the 3 dots. Click gift settings. Allows gifts on this channel. Okay. Can I pin that? No, I can't because it's not my comment. But Eric, listen to that. I just keep going to the chat as soon as I get in a scary spot. I should have gone reflect, shouldn't I? Gifted 1, SmithPlays. Thank you, Oka. Another gift. Dude, thank you so much. You're too kind. Chat, you got to keep distracting me. I'm just having fun talking, and then I get into a good fight. I'm like, oh. Okay, so Pidgey will outspeed, but is dead. I don't think Pidgey will one-shot here. I can't miss. I think my problem with Chikorita swap here is that it will kill. The second hit will kill. And at least the second hit will be dead to crit. And also Karate Chop is high crit, so even if I put a Reflect up, it's like super high chance. So Rocky is dead, so Rocky's a no. So it's Sack Pidgey. I could try a swap to Wooper, but Wooper's not going to do a lot of damage and is also probably pretty... Gust is a 3-hit KO at best. Dude, Hiker Anthony is forever a menace. Sand attack. Oh, that's such an unreliable strategy at this point. Like a chance to lower attack. And not even an unexpected threat. I knew he was a threat, and I shouldn't have swapped Pidgey. I really, really wanted to run Pidgey for this, but it's just like there's... the problem with losing Pidgey here is that it's really good for the Bugsy fight. But I do also have an Onix, which is going to like wreck Bugsy. And I think the rest of our team can deal with the rest of him. Eric, thank you so much, man. I appreciate all these donos you're sending through. I appreciate all the gifts. I think we need to get a round of... can we get a round of hearts in the chat for Ulka and Eric, please? Just hearts in the chat. Just heart emojis. Let's get them going. I think, with that said... You might see a gift coming here because I think I have to sack... I'm sacking Pidgey. Bro, Pidgey's a goat. Pidgey's a goat. Bless the Pidgey. Fuck. Bro, if Razor Leaf misses... shit. The reason I went Chikorita is because it's our bulkiest Pokemon. I don't really think Reflect is going to... I think we just go for a Razor Leaf here. Is the play. Damn. Oh, Hiker Anthony. Oh, he gets you every time, man. Every time. All right. That is another one for you guys. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Let me reload this bad boy. Can I give you a... Who wants a membership? Who is ready for it? I want to see someone actually get it this time. Okay, last time someone didn't even claim it. I want to see it this time, okay? Are you ready? Who's ready for the gift? Who is ready for the gift? The gift of Hiker Anthony. Pidgey's remains. What a clutch crit, I gotta say. What a clutch crit. All right. It's out. I don't know who got it. It's weird. It's really weird that it doesn't say. But it might just be if it's not a public profile. My body wasn't Reggie. It is so anticlimactic. It's like, who got it? Someone got it. One of you got it. Okay, we're gonna go back and I'm gonna do my Union Cave encounter now, guys. I wasn't sure, but I think I'm gonna just do it now. Zubat was okay. Cuball's not bad. One of the worst things we probably could have got, honestly. But whatever. Come on, Sandshrew. Don't do me like this. Okay. Are the benefits not worth it? You know what is weird is I actually did let my mom take my money. I don't know if it's... Okay, so if you're not Nuzlocking, you should, because if you wipe, you lose half your money, and if half your money is with your mom, you'll never lose that half. So you just always have a pile. Your mom will also give you an early Moonstone, which can be nice for an early Nidorino evolve if you don't know how to get it the other way. Also, like a Moonstone sells for a pretty good amount in this game, so there are certainly reasons. Man, I don't feel good about my team right now. This is just not a great team to deal with the Rockets. So let's go for another encounter. Ekans. Yeah. I'm going to go for a Razor Leaf here. You're going to poison me. Okay. Oh, no. Can I run during Wrap? I actually don't know. So I'm going to set down a Leech Seed because I'm scared. I don't want... Yeah. Okay, let's just try to catch it so that we don't lose our starter. Excellent. Wow. Actually, yes, Glare has been buffed to 90 accuracy, so it's actually kind of decent. What? Ooh, great question, Aurelio. What gym leader do you consider will be a run killer if not prepared? Bugsy, and you know, I mean, if not prepared, it's kind of like all of them. But Bugsy and Morty to me. Morty is so tough with that Gengar. I'm actually gonna go do the Ilex Forest encounter now as well. Whitney. I think the thing with Whitney is I'm just so used to fighting Whitney that she doesn't scare me. I know I have to prepare, so I always do. I suppose if you go into Whitney not knowing Whitney, then yes. It's a good point. Okay, so those are all our encounters. I might actually... Damn, I really just don't feel ready, guys. Our team is... I wish you guys didn't make me go Chikorita. Professor Oak challenge, don't do it. I honestly, I don't know if I like that challenge. Like, grinding for a level 55 Tyranitar before the first gym, it's like, why do you want to suffer? Why do you hate yourself? Don't do it. Don't do it. Do a 251, but don't do a Professor Oak challenge. Or modify it so that you have to catch all the Pokemon up to the area, but you don't have to evolve them until you're like done the game. Can the Azalea Town have a Heracross tree? Because that would be nice. Okay. Bro, I just don't know right now. Oh my god. Oh, okay, what we need for sure. The only thing keeping us like giving me confidence right now is our Onyx. So I'm gonna start putting levels into Onyx. And let's go for it. Trees are unmodified. So many people asking, how do I find Heracross? You got to Google that, my guy. It's a very complicated thing. No one knows how to find Heracross. It's just like, you just don't know how to find Heracross. The way you find Heracross is you go to Google and you find that really well done spreadsheet or like document that explains how to find Heracross. Because it's really complicated if you don't know. If you want to just like find a tree that instantly, has it, or you could search for it, but it takes forever, man. Nobody knows how to do anything, especially read. It's a great point. It's a great point, Josh. Until after Morty. It's certainly possible. You just gotta Google, really. Okay, Rock Throw is big. Rock Throw is like giving me life right now. Huge. Absolutely huge. I'm really nervous for... Oh, I haven't released Pidgey yet, by the way, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Well, there is our Slowpoke Well encounter. That means we won't get Slowbro until Gym 4, which is fine. I should probably not... Yeah, I should actually... I kind of got to go for this, don't I? Tackle should probably not do too much on an Onyx. What if we had a bind? That's actually... Oh, thank you, actually. That was perfect, Zubat. Let's just go with our last Great Ball. Zubat's a great encounter. It's worth it. Beautiful. Listen, X-Devil, anyone, if you have a question, you just need to go to the description because your answers are there and you just need to put in a little more effort than just asking. And I'm sorry, but you're asking a question that's been asked 400 times before and you just need to be a little bit more proactive than that. So I'm sorry, I'm not mad, but I am disappointed. There is an entire document in the description that tells you to read the description if you have a question. And it tells you everything you might possibly need to know. I'm sorry, like I said, guys, seeing the same question 800 times, I get frustrated with it. It's probably not fair to me. I might be being a dick. I'm sorry. And I'm just not a dick. Like, I'm such a patient person. But I just got to be honest, man, sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Really sorry. I don't mean to cause offense, but you just got to read. Learn to read. Don't be proactive, Anyway, Zubat is amazing, guys. Zubat is like literally going to save this run. Zubat is huge. Zubat is absolutely huge because Zubat gets Gust. So I'm actually going to... I'm just not ready for this Edo fight. Gosh, dang it. This next fight is so scary. The next 2 fights are scary. Like I said, I do eventually like to use rare candies, but I don't like using rare candies at the start of the game. It's just a personal preference of how I like to Nuzlocke. Because I find if you run a full team of rare candied Pokemon, okay, actually, it could just really trivialize the game. So I've learned from my mistakes with Ekans. No, so and for Nuzlocking, we cheat rare candies in. Yeah, I don't mean like the 2 rare candies will find. What I mean is like for Nuzlocking, a lot of Nuzlockers now just use rare candies so that they don't have to grind because grinding is super boring, and no one wants to watch grinding. As I sit here and grind, come on, this isn't fun. You don't want this. You don't want this in the late game. I'll tell you that for sure. But it's just a personal thing because you can have a team of 6 Pokemon versus a gym leader that only has like 2 to 3 Pokemon. I like the difficulty that having to grind forces in the early game. Whereas as the game goes on, it just starts to get boring because you have to train 6 Pokemon. That's another thing though. A lot of people, I have seen the fairly common comment of people saying your game is so unbalanced. I'm like level 32 and like I have to fight Jasmine who's level 38. And I say to that, yes, you're not supposed to be the same level as the trainer you're fighting. I think a lot of people don't understand that, and it surprises me. So when you train your Pokemon, they get additional stats because they're being trained. So like a level 100 Dragonite that has been trained from a level 2 Dratini all the way through will be stronger than if you just gave it rare candies because it gets stat experience. A lot of people don't understand that. And they say like, oh my God, like I'm 8 levels below Jasmine or I'm 6 levels below Jasmine. And it's like, yes, you're not supposed to stay on par with the gym leaders. Like the game just is so easy. You know, if you have like the exact same levels, it's really, and again, you're not Nuzlocking. You're not. Things change a little bit in that scenario, but everything else, do you know what I mean? Like you're playing with items, you're playing with set mode. You're not Nuzlocking. It's quite easy. So, I guess just what I'm trying to say is like, you're not supposed to be on par with some of the bosses, and that's very common for all of Pokemon. That's nothing new. With that said, we're Nuzlocking, so I am going to level cap the gyms. Sorry, I don't know why I get so like flustered sometimes. It's so weird. What's up, Gummy Gamer? I'm sorry. It's just so not like me. Like in real life, I'm very like not flustered. Anyway, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is the fight that I am terrified of, because this guy has really scary Pokemon. So the Lekid, not a problem. Not a problem. The Magby. You know. That wasn't bad. That's the problem with Edo is no matter what you got, he's gonna have something that's good against your team. Rex Chikorita, Rex Phanpy, Rex Zubat. All I have for this is a Wooper that just got wrecked. Oh Jesus, am I gonna wipe to this? Oh no. Oh no. I actually think I'm gonna wipe. I actually think this is a wipe, guys. I actually think this is a wipe. Okay, we got to hit a supersonic here. Phanpy will outspeed. This is a wipe. 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 Bro. Actually, oh my god. Oh my god, dude. That thing evaded everything. It evaded my mud slap. It got... Dude, the burn. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I did not prepare for that fight as good as I could have. Because here's the thing. I had a Rattata in the box. I told you this was going to be hard. I knew this was going to be hard. Everyone in the chat gets some. I got to gift 5 memberships. Damn. So there you guys have it. I told you this was going to be harder. I told you this was going to be harder if I'm streaming, because I'm not focused. I should have done rare candy sooner. I should have grinded more. First Nuzlocke in the books. We're going to come back. We're going to beat this. But I think the second run, I'm probably not going to use Chikorita. Here's the thing, though. I was not expecting Onyx to outspeed Smoochum. But Onyx was burnt. Onyx got a 10% chance to get burnt. And I actually would have one-shot that Smoochum with Onyx. Now, how crazy would that have been had we survived with just Onyx and we basically were just starting anew with just an Onyx and what's in our box? All right. That is 5 Pokemon down. That is a loss. I'm going to gift 5 Pokemon. Yusuf says, hey man, I beat the game throughout my brutal work trip. 17+ hour plane rides and had a great time. Oh, I love that, man. That's sick. I love that you played that on a plane. Nothing better than just having like a fun thing to do on a plane. So this is what someone else said, is like, you need the headbutt struts to get early Heracross. The crazy thing is, early Heracross would have been so good, but I didn't have headbutt this yet. You have to get Sentret, and we didn't get a Sentret encounter. I think I probably next time I will probably use rare candies after Falkner, because even at this point I did feel us getting a little low, like below the level. Yeah, the thing with grinding though is it does increase your EVs, so there is a good reason to do it. And I will occasionally grind a little bit just because it makes your Pokemon stronger, but if it's a Pokemon that I'm not going to use for the full run, it's just not really worth it, because EV training really starts to build up. Like, you use your starter through the whole run, and by the end of it, your starter is going to be amazing. And that's a reward for keeping the same Pokemon for a long time. Dude, I just got yucked. Holy shit. Holy shit. I just got yucked so hard. I love it, though. I absolutely love it. I'm going to gift those away. I'm going to gift those away right now. Yeah, Sentret gets Headbutt and Thief. It's a great early Pokemon. Oh, through Slowpoke, too. Oh, interesting. All right, guys. Are we ready? Membership gifting. $25 to y'all. Because I... Oh, man. Wait, it's still showing it. Motherfucker. I mean, it's fine. It's just the last 4 digits of a credit card. But I'd rather not show it still. I think that was my only sensitive information. Please don't hack me. All right, are you guys ready? Here we go. Here we go. There they are. Here they go. Are you ready? Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? They should have just be going through right now. Can I? There it is. Gifted 5 subs for the wipe. Bro, this is gonna get expensive if I try to do this every day. That was really fun though. I really did enjoy that. The yuckening though. I think this was like a good wake up call for me if I'm gonna Nuzlocke this live. I really was playing that pretty soft, not really paying attention. I also skipped a few trainers. I probably could have had a little more XP. So Smith makes content, then gives memberships to viewers, and YouTube gets paid. Yes. It's actually ridiculous gifting because I am. Well, to be fair, I guess I get half, or like, it might not even get half, but let's just say I get half of the money from the gift. So, all right, so it was $25 to gift those, but I do get half back. So actually, it's not that bad because YouTube takes half. But I don't mind that. I mean, it's better than paying the full price. It just half of it just comes back to me, I guess. I don't care either way. Huckster needs to be the top tier for members. Someone said you could do 3 tiers, and it could be leader, elite, and champion, and then Huckster. Oh, YouTube is a 70-30 split. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. Oh, okay. I feel less bad then if we're gonna do more Nuzlockes and that. I think this was good though. I think this was a good like. Okay, I gotta take it serious now, and we are going to next Nuzlocke. Like, I'm gonna be like cynical starter. I'm gonna be like actually paying attention, actually running it. Because the reason I didn't do my first Nuzlocke on stream is because I knew this was going to happen. I knew I was going to get distracted by chat and make bad decisions. And then I was also having to like write out everything I did so that I could like then form a script afterwards. I was like, all that plus managing a chat, no way. So basically, I just can't multitask. I think I have ADHD, and well, I have been diagnosed, I guess, but regardless, I'm very good at focusing on one thing, and I suck when my attention is split. And yeah, so Nuzlocke just a stream is gonna be hard for me, is just what I'm trying to say. Picking Cyndaquil is getting serious. Yeah, it's like, yes. Always remember to play Crown Crits. I usually do, except when I wasn't paying attention. So yeah, guys, this was fun though. I had a blast with this. I really enjoyed Nuzlocking this. I might try to stream every day this week. Actually, I won't be streaming Wednesday, but I might try to stream tomorrow. Anyway, I'm gonna call it there. Much love, and I will see you later. Peace.